So, President, you have just voted. How are you feeling?
It's a good feeling. Black First Land First will be represented in the council. Of course, we already have some complaints about the biased treatment against Black First Land First by the IEC. In KwaZulu-Natal, eThekwini, one of our candidates has the certificate to participate, but her name does not appear on the ballot paper. Same in Alexander 109. This morning, our party agents were turned away for not very clear reasons. So we're beginning to see again the mistreatment of Black First Land First. However, I am very pleased to have cast my vote for the movement that has direction, for a movement that says Black people first. This city, Johannesburg, whilst the majority of citizens are black, the treatment by council in terms of service, quality of services, is bad for black people. If you want to see this, you must see what services goes to Sandton and what goes to next door, Alexander. We are going to stop all that. We are saying 90% of the budget must go to the townships. That's the first thing that we will insist on when we go in the council. So I'm very happy to have cast my vote, and I believe Black First Land First will be represented in council.
Thank you so much, sir. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
You're going to continue?
Thank you so much.
We want to send a message to our people. They must do the right thing to do. Black First Land First is the movement that represents black interests. And without our representation in those councils, everywhere, the black agenda is not going to be respected. We have provided a clear guidelines in terms of what we're going to do when we go into that council. This 15 points program of Black First Land First, which specify what priorities are, including job creation. We are very clear, very basic in our message. In all the municipalities, black people live in an underdeveloped state. We need development to come. But at the same time, there's unemployment. We say mix these two together. Development through job creation. Stop this nonsense of giving tenders to incompetent ANC Factionalists and breeding corruption. Rather use job creation to develop these areas. We also say very clearly, each ward must know what is the allocation from council, and priorities must be set up through the process of democratic consultations with our people. The IDP processes right now is irrelevant. We are saying each ward must have a 3-page document that outlines the priorities of the community, and those must be determined democratically by people who live in that ward, and then they must go to council and be budgeted for, and development must happen on the basis of what the people say are their top priorities. This is a very simple, people-driven governance principles which Black First Land First is going to draft. Then there is a big proposals we are making in Johannesburg in particular. The Johannesburg Stock Exchange is writing. The Johannesburg Stock Exchange holds the wealth of the nation. We are saying that Johannesburg Stock Exchange must contribute towards the development of the city to a plan which will be generated by the city. Just like in China, the state set the agenda for development and capital contributes to the vision of the state. This is what we'll do here. Right now, capital does as it wants. Capital has no role in the development of this city. But the Johannesburg Stock Exchange is here. That is going to be stopped. Then we are saying there are many universities in this city. Those universities must contribute towards development also by providing the technical know-how and technical support and work with the city to set up models that respond to the needs of the people. So we are going to have an integrated program of participatory democracy and accountability. That's what Black First Land First is bringing to the table. Then in that 15-point program, we raise the issue of sports and arts. This city is dead when it comes to cultural expression. Johannesburg used to be the city of lights, city of culture, of arts, city of serious sports. We are going to start with developing the school sports, all the sports codes, including soccer, which is the first love of our people. And then also on the arts side, the arts must be supported. The arts, music, contemporary arts, fine arts, and all that goes with that. Poetry, literature must bring life to the city. This city is dead right now. All you see is just drinking in the Shebeens, but there is no serious cultural revival. We will bring that, supporting the artists so that they can do their work. We will subsidize artists. There must be clear budget to subsidize artists. In fact, artists must be paid. Even if they don't produce for 6 months, they must get a salary that sustains them so that they can produce the arts which will be able to sustain them. So we are bringing those very clear perspectives of development in the city of Johannesburg. And then we are going to have anti-racism units which must be placed in the city to respond to racism whenever it is. Because we cannot have a situation where we are in power as black people, but racism is as high as it is. Then final word has got to go to the inner city, the spaza shop, the malls in the township must belong to the township dwellers. The spaza shop in the township must belong to the township people. We can't have outsiders coming in. Stellenbosch runs the malls. People from outside South Africa run the spaza shops. We as South Africans, citizens, we have no role. We are just consumers, including the inner city, which is so controlled by outsiders. That must be stopped. That must end. Thank you. Is related. I have just casted my vote for the only movement that represents the interests of black people. Thank you.